Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith. If you are new here, let's just get right into the video. We're doing like a little coffee time / talking about our half-year checkup. Right now when I'm filming this, it's July 2nd and 6 months have gone by out of this year. Isn't that so crazy? I feel like it's just yesterday that I was in January and I was starting filming more and editing more and doing more videos, and it's so weird. But I do want to take this like little moment of your time to say thank you so much for all of you guys who are watching. On July 2nd right now, I have 115 subscribers. 114 actually. And it's crazy to me that like 114 people actually watch me, and I know that some of them are my family and friends, but at the same time it's like most of you guys are like people that I don't even know, and I would love to get to know you, and I am just so grateful for you guys watching my videos, tuning in, subscribing, liking my videos, commenting. Like, I am so thankful. I don't think you understand how thankful I am. I can't believe that I'm where I am today, and I know that like 114, whatever, like to me that's a big deal because I started from zero, literally zero. I had 0 subscribers. My first subscriber was my roommate. Like, it's just crazy to me that I started at 0 and I uploaded my first video in November and we're here in July. I've grown a lot and I have a feeling that I'm gonna be growing a lot over this next year. I do want to just say thank you so much for watching, and I want to connect with you guys more. So if you have comments that you want to leave, or if you want to DM me on Instagram, here's my Instagram. Like, I want to connect with you guys. I want to talk with you guys, and I want to grow our community and have so much fun on this channel. First things first is I wanted to kind of reflect on my emotions and my feelings the last couple months. I would say from January to February, I was really motivated to work out and do all this mental health stuff. And then from March to like end of April, I think, a little bit into May, I was not motivated, but it was mainly because in January and February, I've always had an issue with my weight, and I was going to the gym for the wrong reasons. I was going because I needed to burn a certain amount of calories per day. I needed to go for a certain amount of time per day, and I just wasn't doing it for myself, and I wasn't doing it and loving it. And I did love it at the time, but as time went on, I was like, I just don't want to go like to keep doing this cycle, when in reality, now that I'm doing it just to do it and not because I want to burn a certain amount of calories, I'm doing it because it makes my body feel good, it makes me feel good, it makes me happy. I actually look forward to going to the gym. Like, for those months, I was really just not doing the best, and I don't know if I maybe seemed like that on my channel or not, but I really wasn't doing the best. And I want to tell you now that I'm doing so much better. I'm doing things for myself. I am completely different from last year. I was in such a deep, like, almost depression, and I wasn't myself, and my boyfriend kind of helped me out of that because he was the one that kind of made me realize that like something was wrong, and I can't thank him enough for that, because if he wouldn't have mentioned that and told me about these things, that I wasn't being myself anymore, I would not be where I am today. And so I do thank him so much for that. So if you're watching, I love you. But yeah, so the past couple months I've been so good. Things are so good. I'm happy. My mental health is so good. I've been journaling. I've been a lot healthier when it comes to like working out and eating right. And I'm working out for me and doing things for me, rather than like, rather than I need to do these things because I need to reach a certain number on my Apple Watch. Like, my Apple Watch has definitely kept me in check of like, oh, you know, you should hit maybe one of your goals today, but it's not like I'm over here like, I need to hit every single goal today. I need to do this 24/7. Like, it's not like it was. Like, I was so hard on myself in the months of January and February. Kind of moving on to the next like topic of what I want to talk about. If you watched my videos like a couple months ago, I used to do like monthly resets, and I actually really liked them because they were fun, but I kind of felt like people didn't really like them as much. And also I felt like some of the goals that I was making for the month was really hard to just keep consistent, and it was just a lot easier if I made weekly goals rather than like full month goals, because you can kind of lose yourself over them. Hi, Frankie. It's harder to like keep a whole goal for a month just because you can kind of lose yourself a little bit. But I wanted to like look back when I touched on that, I meant to say when I did my monthly resets, I used to write in this planner, which I always write in this planner. Actually, I'm in it every day. I used to write on the videos, not that I don't do it now, but on the videos I did like, it was called Best of the Month, and it had like a couple of topics that you would write. And so I kind of wanted to like review it and see what I actually wrote the ones for June or for July. So I wanted to like kind of reflect and see what I've been different or like doing different. Best of the month: loving, relationships, feeling, not sure, as in like how are you genuinely feeling? I wasn't feeling like the best, I guess, at that time. What am I enjoying? Filming. What am I watching? Vampire Diaries. Reading. I was reading the Colleen Hoover book. I'll put it on the screen. Listening to podcasts, and obsessed with growing myself. So now let's look at July. Loving. Summer, feeling happy, and I put a smiley face. Enjoying life and the little moments. Watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm kind of obsessed with that show. Reading, nothing at the moment, but I think I want to get back into reading because I really was growing a love for reading, and then I kind of just, in that time frame of me being super unmotivated, I stopped doing that kind of stuff. Listening to podcasts, YouTube, and music. Wishing to grow my channel. Planning trip for my birthday, which I might film. My boyfriend and I are like kind of making a plan for my birthday, and I'm really excited if we actually end up going. Obsessed with Milo. He's my cat. He'll be in a video soon, I promise. But he's the cutest little cat ever. He loves people, and he just makes me so happy. And like the last thing I wanted to kind of touch on, when I was reading enjoying life / little moments, I've always struggled with this. I think as long as I can really remember, is that like I am such a planner, and if I don't have a plan, I can't function. It's like I have to have a plan, otherwise I can't, nothing will work for in my head, even though you can go on spontaneous things and it'll still work out. But personally, if I don't have a plan, I get stressed out. And so the last like 2 months, I would say, I kind of had a plan for my life, and I would get disappointed if certain things didn't happen, or if like certain talks didn't get talked about, or I don't want to go into detail because I don't really need to talk about that on here because it involves a couple other people. But I would just get so upset, and like I would kind of lose like my happiness for a little bit because I'm like, oh, this isn't working out. This is so annoying. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I not good enough? Am I not supposed to be doing this with this person? Am I not supposed to be doing this with that person? Like, it was just kind of so many things that were like kind of piling on my head. And a little background story of my boyfriend, he's a very like go with the flow person, and so sometimes when we would talk about serious things, he would be like, just go with the flow, you know, like we don't need to do this like right now, you know, maybe we can do this in the future, but for right now I think we're good, and we don't really need to like jump on this opportunity at the moment because it's just not practically, it's not there. And he's totally right. It's not there practically. Always struggled with just having like not enjoying things sometimes because of maybe a plan isn't in place, or I want something else to happen, but this had to happen instead. And so I talked to a couple friends about it, and I've talked to my boyfriend about it, and I have learned that I need to just enjoy little things in life. And I'm 20 years old. Well, I'm not 20 yet. I'm close. But like I don't need to have a plan to do certain things right now. Like I have so much life ahead of me. I'm doing so many things that make me happy right now. Like why am I focusing on things in the future when I can focus on the things now? And it's not bad to think about the future. It's not bad at all. But it's bad when you're like so fixated on it and you kind of want it to happen now because you want it to happen so bad. And then it ruins your mood because it's not happening right now. I hope that all makes sense, because I've never really like fully talked about it like this out loud, so I hope that makes sense. I have learned to really just love the little moments. What? What? Frankie. Definitely good to just go with the flow, and I'm feeling a lot better about life, I think, and I'm putting less pressure on myself to do certain things at a certain time. Definitely I still have my moments, of course, because I can't just change overnight. Overall, I think that so many good things are coming. I'm loving my life right now. I'm so happy, and I've put all of those things behind me. I am looking at right now. I'm doing things that I love. I'm doing things for me, and if I don't love it, see ya. I'm doing so many things, and so many things are coming. I'm active on Instagram. I'm active here. I'm active on TikTok sometimes. DM me on Instagram. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.